Hey guys, I'm Janet, on occasion, and so playing another Total War Warhammer Battle Replay. So as you can see, I'm playing as the Beastmen today. God, don't just love their shields, they look so cool. Anyway, so I'm against the Wood Elves. So quite an interesting match. I don't often see this matchup, so I thought it'd be good fun. So basically, front line of Goreherd with shields. So I've got the missile resistance. I've got a Brave Shaman of Death. I've got Morga. 3 Ungor Raiders, and rather than usually bring a Giant and some Razor Gore, but instead I decided to bring actually 4 units of Centaurs with great weapons, and the Chaos Warhounds with poison. So yeah, a lot of cavalry. So especially cool on this map, because you know, quite cool terrain. So anyway, I'll speed it up, it takes a while to get here. So we had this Waystalker hidden. So he comes up with his Glade Lord to get some early damage. He's got a front line of War Dancers and Wildwood Rangers, actually, so very elite infantry here. And hidden in the trees, he's got some Treekin. He's got some more War Dancers with Azrai's Spear. More Treekin, got some Glade Guard, more Azrai's Spear, more Treekin. Just it's a very elite infantry corps here, which is very interesting, but not very heavily armoured. So since I just went for quite a cheap front line of Goreherd, it means that their elite units aren't really going to, you know, do particularly well. It'd be better if I brought something like Bestigors or something like that. They would have actually traded much better. But because I could just throw rubbish at them to keep them busy, it was pretty good. See here though, my Brave Shaman taking some damage. So I managed to get Life Leech on the Glade Lord. Wanted to get some early damage in there. I wasn't sure if he had Law of Life with him, and I don't think he did bring the Law of Life. So anyway, I sent some of my cavalry one way, sent some the other. Start posturing up in the middle. So I get my Ungor Raiders to try and get some early shots on the Glade Lord, but I notice he's seen it, he's running away. So at this point, I just throw my front line in, start the fight. So pretty sure I get the Brave Shaman to come in, try and get another Leech Life on him, Spirit Leech rather. So I can see though, it's being targeted pretty heavily. That took huge damage. So yeah, that Waystalker is a pain in my ass. So so yeah, bring all these guys around the back. It's great because there's some big targets because he's got this Treekin in the back. He's also got his archers, so there's a lot of vulnerable units I can attack with my cavalry, which is lovely. So yeah, you can see he's starting to take a bit of fire in a big blob. But you know, got a lot of shields in there, so that's pretty good going. So throw everyone in here. And then I decided to take out his Glade Guard. He does have a lot of units, you know, quite a lot of infantry there. You can see my Brave Shaman's completely screwed. I had him chase, but that was a dumb idea. But I knew he was going to get killed pretty quickly anyway. He was focusing him down. He didn't want me using Spirit Leech on his general over and over again. So you can see he's throwing some of his spears at my cavalry. So I pull my cavalry out because, you know, Glade Guard had been dealt with. And I start moving my archers to one side so I can start shooting into the side of these guys. I mainly want to get rid of the Treekin because I'll just sit there and fight Goreherd all day. So so I charge in on this flank. I want to try and collapse this flank. Unfortunately, you know, I charged in here too, but my front line had broke, so that was a bit annoying. So you can see I'm having a lot of guys waver around the place. But there are a few places like those War Dancers, they're completely screwed. You know, took out that unit. I'm expecting my front line to buckle somewhat. So now, start piling on some damage here into these units, so you can see their health dropping pretty quickly, so that's nice. You know, their Glade Lord, he's taking a bit of damage. Morga's totally fine. But he's got no backup anymore, because yeah, unfortunately those spears came in and just shredded my Centaurs. So this unit's still going though. These guys are kept out of trouble. Unfortunately, my infantry's still getting screwed over. Keep getting guys come back though, with quite a few units left. I mean, like 54 guys ran away, so yeah, they don't stick around for long. But you can keep bringing them in. Yeah. In and in and in and in. And in. And in. Keep bringing them in. So anyway, so start getting loads of fire on this infantry, which is absolutely fantastic. So here I start trying to wear down those Treekin, but my god, they got a lot of health. I'm pretty sure I split up what these guys are targeting a little bit. You see, a Arrow Canis comes in, does some damage there. So yeah, they've got their Glade Lord in here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I brought in my Centaurs to try and do some damage. They're great armor piercing. You know, great weapons, always lovely. And I'm getting bogged down a bit, so that's good. So I start bringing these guys in as well to go straight for their Lord. I want to get him cornered. You can see Morga starting to take a little bit of damage there. So also brought in some Chaos Spawn here or there. As unit over here, unit over here. And yeah, those Treekin are starting to go. Still 9 units though. The models are not going down. So I send my Ungor Raiders to try and deal with that their archers, but he spots me with his war dancers and charges in, which is a little bit scary. So I'm pretty sure I changed my archers to go deal with him, now that the tree can run away. Although it's still 8 units, which is ridiculous. They just don't die. So now he's coming for Morga. He wants to deal with me, but you know, I'm getting a lot of units back in. So that's not a great situation for him. He's still got the Treekin backing him up, but I mean, look at this around. So he's not going to be feeling too comfortable at this point. You can see I'm pretty sure he tries to pull out here, but there's his Treekin and my Chaos Spawn all in the way at the moment. So he has to change his mind. So yeah, managed to deal with the War Dancers, but those Ungol Raiders are starting to suffer a bit. And yeah, these guys are getting shot at, but they're putting some good damage on that Glade Lord now that he's, you know, he's in a good position for me to shoot at him. So that's good news. This side's starting to buckle, but I mean, they don't have, actually they've got quite a few Azrai Spears there. Quite surprised that many survived. So bring my cavalry in again. So at this point, Glade Lord's routing. I did want to finish him off, but yeah, he ran off. It's a bit annoying. So he starts bringing his Treekin and things in. He's still got his Way Watcher. So, you know, still fairly even. I mean, I've lost most of my front line. You know, Morga's taken some damage. Oof, another arrow Arcanus. Luckily, didn't seem to do any damage, just sort of, you know, bonked him over there. So, yeah, still bloody Treekin, though. Still 8 models here. And 8 here. But I decided to turn these Wildwood Rangers into more Chaos Spawn, which is absolutely great use of them. So there you go. Just they're all dead straight away. With the what is it? That's not the Spirit Essence of Chaos, is it? Or was the other one? Staff of Ruinous Corruption. So anyway, so I turned them into Chaos Spawn. So that was very satisfying. So those Treekin were expecting some backup. They didn't get backup. So that was amusing. So yeah, you can see, yeah, things are starting to. Yeah, everything is starting to rout for both of us, really. It's all a bit of a mess. So, yeah, they've still got some Treekin there, still Treekin there. These guys starting to take some serious damage, though. Yeah, their Waystalk is coming around, but he's suffering from army losses, and yeah, everybody crumbles. So I thought that was a fun one. Crazy powerful front line he brought. Those are some dangerous units, but, like I say, because I just brought sort of cheap units, he couldn't sort of get the, sort of, you know, the armor piercing, a lot of anti-large, stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm not sure he got the best trade there. Although, I'm not sure what his alternative would have been. Maybe it's better to bring stuff like War Dancers than Eternal Guard, because Eternal Guard probably would have just... yeah, they wouldn't have really got the benefit of their armor piercing, and they don't have as good combat stats, so they wouldn't have... they probably wouldn't have done as much damage. So, I don't know. It's a tough one to call. But I thought it was an interesting lot of units to bring. So, yeah, I thought it was good fun. But look at that, 42 kills with the Wildwood Rangers. So glad that I turned them into Chaos Spawn. But these Azrai Spears, they did great work. I think he was really good at actually kiting my units about. These guys managed to get out my cavalry constantly. So that was really well done. Obviously my Bray Shaman got taken out so early. It was a real shame. But yeah, Glade Lord actually did really well with his 50 kills. So yeah, it was an interesting one. Obviously Morga, you know, half health. It's pretty good going, because usually, you know, Morga's pretty much untouchable. But yeah, not bad, not bad. I thought it was a fun one. So thanks for that, Sombra. I enjoyed that game. And hopefully see you on ladder again soon. So if you guys enjoyed this video, feel free to comment, like and subscribe. Always happy to chat. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.